I want to do some quick panel action. First of all, I just wanted to just agree with you about how people that you went to high school on Facebook and they have cute babies, and so you can't unfollow them. But then they're also racist. It's very troubling.
I feel like it's equal though. It's like a ratio of like, oh my god, you made another adorable baby, and then you said something really messed up. Oh, we're still okay. We're at 0.
And there's no shortage of adorable babies, you guys. You can find other adorable babies. I can send you some links.
Get at me with that.
How did you make that sound so creepy?
Yeah. It's the mustache.
Yeah,
It is something so wholesome.
That's why you guys pay me to be here.
All right, some quick stories in the news I want to hear from all of you guys about. The first one is an Oregon seed company is the first in the U.S. to sell a hybrid plant that has both tomatoes and potatoes on the same vine. It's called a Tomtato or a ketchup and fries. That's a real thing that you can buy. That's a seed that you can buy. Let's start at the creepy end. Anthony, how do you feel about that?
Whenever I read anything like that, I'm always just like, what does that person say if there is a God and they get to heaven and like God's like, well, that's what you did with your life? I could have done that, dick. I did it for a reason. You quit beaming. You want to do my job? Get back here, right? There's fires all over the place you can put out.
Are you sure he didn't just not think of how delicious ketchup on fries would be? Like, but he had a lot of shit to think about.
Yeah, I mean, like 6 days of work will fry your brain like that. You won't.
I can only imagine. Bree, what do you think about that?
I just think that, like, engineers, you can make a cute, adorable plant, or you can make food that grows near starving people, and that would be really helpful, too. Look, I'm speaking truths, and you can hear them or you can't.
Kaylin, how do you feel about the Tomtato?
Giving props.
You're giving props.
I love that we have both agreed on a notion of God and have gendered him as a he. Oh, just right off.
Oh, shit. We don't like that.
I don't like it. I am most frustratingly one of the most progressive people in the world. Like, annoyingly.
So which one would be which would annoy you less? Is if it was a lowercase he because we're not agreeing on God, or a capital they? Which would be weirder? I don't know. How do you feel about the Tomtato?
I think they just got put together because they sound similar, and I'm not behind it.
You don't like genetically modified rhymes?
I don't like how symmetrical that was to combine them. I don't agree with it, you guys. It's conspiracy.
Like a plant that grew beans and jeans.
Like this hasn't. Thank you.
It does feel like they're putting their. All right. This is probably the biggest story from the last couple weeks. We definitely have to talk about the man who sold his mattress on Craigslist without realizing his girlfriend's cat was hiding in the box spring. Can rest easy. Camo the cat has been found and returned. There was a couple of days where we didn't know where Camo was because of the mattress incident, but he was found out by the Hillsborough airport. Are you happy that Camo's back?
Oh, so much. I'm so happy that this happened in the first place, but let me explain. You know when you witness a new bar being set for how much you can mess up in a relationship? I didn't sell your cat.
Honey, I sold your cat on Craigslist.
And get it lost for 2 weeks. I didn't do that. I did ask you one time if you're never not on your period, but I didn't sell your cat.
We don't even have a cat to sell. I just think at least the cat was recovered. It ended up okay because the mattress was sold on Craigslist. Things could have gone a lot worse.
Getting a free cat is the best case scenario, buying a mattress on Craigslist.
Right.
That turns out pretty well. Like, you're expecting bed bugs, you get a cute kitty. That's not bad. Anthony, what do you think?
I love movies like Homeward Bound, Fighter Goes West.
Saw.
And now that I know those movies are like all technically documentaries, because this cat did it. It makes me feel good. Like, that cat went on an adventure. He met a scrappy young mouse who needed to like appease his father. He met like a rough dog voiced by John C. Reilly.
Oh, I'd watch that.
It was such a wonderful tale, all told in 90 minutes. It was great.
And now he's seen some shit, right? Like, he's coming back to the home front with like a lower back tattoo, and earring. He knows. Right now, probably as we speak, maybe it's done now, in the last hour, the famous heartless idiots from the Westboro Baptist Church are in town protesting the Blazers game tonight. Yeah. Because the Blazers came out in favor of gay marriage. Yeah. Woo! Was that just for gay marriage or for them protesting it or for the Blazers coming out for it? There were so many nouns in that one. It's a weird time to clap. Bree, I know that I can count on you for any story that's about equality and the Blazers at the same time. What do you think we should do about the protesters? What do you think?
Well, I think that I'm glad you came to me first and that you can count on me because I didn't think about this.
Oh. That's why you were pulling out your phone?
I was busy checking the score. We're up. It's 40. We're up by 7 at the half. Guys, that's enough for me. I think that's good.
We're up our basketball team over the other basketball team or our basketball team over the Westboro Baptist Church. Because I feel like we were going to come out ahead. I don't know if you guys saw, there was Portland came together with a couple of good counter protests. There was a cross-dress dance party that was everybody put on right in front of the protest, which I think is really fun. And I do think most things could be solved with dancing in front of somebody. I like that idea. What do you think? You're nodding at that.
We saw it on the way over, and there was a counter protest of people holding up like sheets on sticks to block the hateful nonsense that they were doing. And then there was a ring around them of a smaller Westboro Baptist Church protesters protesting, and then a smaller circle blocking the message. And I think this is how we made fractals, you guys. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Jesus is against those too. So really punched Jesus in the face on that one.
Are they smaller people or are they?
They're just smaller.
Okay, good. So it's just putting kids in the front.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. You mentioned it under your breath, but that is something they said. That was the quote from the Baptist Church: is that the Blazers punched Jesus in the face. Which I'm just impressed that they did that without spraining a shoulder, because
we need those shoulders.
Those Blazers. Anthony?
They're gonna take it.
Okay, so the Westboro Baptist Church doesn't come to Portland often, and when they do, they're like protesting the Blazers. What does that be like for the members of that church when they get there and they're like looking at the Blazers, and then they see a bunch of like proud, openly gay people over there, and then like a feminist bookstore, and then all these other things, and their brains just melt and they scream. For all the amazing things the incredible heathens of Portland do, the Blazers are the things that pisses them off. And I was like, I just love that.
And that Darth Vader playing bagpipes on a unicycle punched Jesus in the face.
That donut looks like a cock and balls. That punched Jesus in the face. At least Jesus knows how to take a punch at this point from Portland.
Yeah.
Really quick, we have to wrap up. Lightning round. We'll start with you, Anthony. What are your New Year's resolutions this year for 2015?
I got 2 of them. Run a 5K and stop being so tough on myself when I don't complete my resolutions.
Bree Pruitt, what are your 2015 resolutions?
Just be a little less late to things.
like check your phone before it's your turn to answer a question?
Yeah.
Nice. Caitlin.
It's such a big commitment. I'm approaching this year with I want to make a resolution.
Aww.
So you're you have your resolution,
you.
and then there's a protester, and then a smaller resolution, and then that's how you made fractals of resolutions. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Lopez and Kaylin Weyerhaeuser, and of course, Bree Pruitt. That's the panel.